Good early Sunday morning. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this May 26th of 2019. We have been keeping an eye on a couple rounds of thunderstorms yesterday. We had thunderstorms yesterday morning, a quiet day overall. Then we are going into our Sunday, or starting it off rather, with another round of thunderstorms sneaking in. Thankfully, even though the storms looked oppressive as they got going yesterday evening out in western parts of Kansas, western Oklahoma, into the panhandle of Texas, they have been weakening as they progress from west to east. Out ahead of that line, though, there is still, or was rather, that severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 3 a.m. at last check. Thankfully, though, we've had a good gust of outflow winds ahead of these thunderstorms that are really starting to cut these off. So we're not too concerned about a severe threat as we venture toward your Sunday morning sunrise time period as you get your morning started. But we are going to have to start with, like we did yesterday, another round of rain and thunderstorms before we warm up again for your Sunday. We can see how indigo sky looked throughout the course of our Saturday. We had thunderstorms late Friday night into our Saturday morning. Then we warmed up, thankfully, thanks to partly to mostly sunny skies. Not just over indigo sky, but all across the area. At 12:20 now, at 7th and Rangeline at last check there, we had quiet skies, although clouds have been trying to build in from the west. 83 for an afternoon high in Joplin Regional yesterday, after we started at 63 in the morning. And look at that, just since midnight Saturday, we had 0.85 of an inch of rain, and we are just really stacking up on the rain amounts. So far this month, over 13.25 at Joplin Regional's rain bucket. At last check, at about 12:20, we had 73 at Joplin Regional, south wind at 8, humidity quite high at 81%. Most of us are sitting in the upper 60s to lower 70s. A few spots at 12:20. Around Pittsburgh and Columbus, still trying to go to 73, 74 degrees. So we're not really concerned about our severe threat, thankfully, as these storms continue to weaken, but we will see just more rain that we don't need. That's why flash flood watches are out for most of us until 11 o'clock as we head into your Sunday morning. Again, once we get these rounds of thunderstorms out of here, we will see things calm down for your Sunday, but it's because of the same pattern that we've been stuck in throughout the past week that we've been seeing these thunderstorm chances continue to line up. In the upper levels, we have another upper low starting to dig into the western U.S. and another disturbance running along that jet upstairs. At the surface, we still have our stationary front parked across central and western Kansas, and then any thunderstorms that fired up in western Texas, closer to El Paso and Lubbock, they've been firing up ahead of a dry line that activity has seemed to have calmed down. As we see throughout the rest of our Sunday, any thunderstorms will likely stay below severe limits, but we will have to start our day out again with some scattered thunderstorms. They won't last all day. As we proceed into the late morning, the thunderstorm chances will be tapering off and will be partly to mostly sunny as we head into your Sunday afternoon. So the overall day is looking pretty good. We just have to get past our thunderstorm chances in the morning. We'll start at 68, 78 by noon. We'll have afternoon highs right around 84 degrees with a south wind at 5 to 15 and gusts pushing near 25. As we proceed throughout Sunday evening, we'll keep things quiet overall, but it'll be another kind of muggy night with upper 60s for lows, rather, as we venture into your Monday morning. Now, Memorial Day will be another warm one, but we'll have to watch for another potential shot for thunderstorms working in late tonight, late Sunday night, and into your Memorial Day morning on Monday. Then we should be drying out once again late Memorial Day morning and then into Memorial Day proper. And not to mention, we'll stay on the warm side of things with highs back into the mid-80s. As far as additional rain amounts, as we go through the rest of this morning, let's say on average about half an inch to maybe an inch and a half at worst. So not exorbitant rain amounts or nothing too heavy, but again, it's just more rain that we don't need. Ultimately, we will see a change in our overall weather setup in the upper levels going into next week. Again, we're quiet for Memorial Day. Then we'll see that upper low out west begin to fire things off again as we head into Tuesday. I think Tuesday morning is looking okay, but it's going to be late Tuesday afternoon and into Tuesday night. That potentially could be our next shot for severe weather, with thunderstorm chances looking likely. Again, Tuesday afternoon and into Tuesday night. And depending on how fast this upper low wants to move out, we may hold on to some scattered thunderstorms as we head into Wednesday. But thankfully, we will be starting to turn the corner, at least getting out of this active stretch of Doug's pattern, hopefully, as we proceed toward June, which is, believe it or not, June 1st, next Saturday. So let's go 84 tomorrow, or today rather, 85 degrees for your Memorial Day. Again, we start with thunderstorm chances on Memorial Day morning. Then we'll see partly to mostly sunny skies for Memorial Day proper in the afternoon. Let's go 84 Tuesday. We'll have to watch for severe weather chances Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. Let's go 80 degrees Wednesday. Scattered storms possible. Quiet, thankfully, Thursday and Friday with highs in the upper 70s to near 80. Then we'll try to go back into the mid-80s with another potential shot for some strong, possibly severe storms by next Saturday. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday.